pro-life choice? Was it to get a bunch of pillows in a state where they don't give plastic bags out in the pouring down rain? Whose idea? Whose idea?
A little bit out. So I recognize that's a lot of pillows. I'm a sucker. Every adventure apparently requires ice cream. It's coming down out there. We just got back in and I think we timed it perfectly. I took Fiends for a little potty walk and to take the trash. Well, y'all, I had a very different adventure planned today. I have my bags packed, I'm dressed, I was ready to go, but I've been watching weather since yesterday and we have a definite storm system coming through. Originally, it was just supposed to be impacting where I'm at, but it looks like it has, as it does in all mountain towns, extended across the valley. And part of the challenge with that is I have to go over some pretty high, pretty steep mountain passes to get to the other side. And I don't think that sounds very fun in a storm. It just doesn't sound very fun. I don't know that we'd be able to even get out if it's raining or snowing or sleeting. It's supposed to have really high winds everywhere. In fact, today we're supposed to have like 50 to 55 mile per hour winds here. So I don't feel super comfortable leaving the pod in that severe of weather all day with thunderstorms. So I think we're gonna stay in the pod, make it a cozy day. I've got so many videos to edit, so it might be nice to just like buckle down, light a candle, and get some things edited. But I'm gonna run to Walmart first. And the couch that I am sitting on, it is working, y'all. My hip pain is like non-existent. Even after over 7 miles yesterday and just being on my feet all day, my hip pain is pretty much just back to normal. So I think I'm gonna buy some things to make this couch more of a couch and less of this like whatever I've done to it. And I think maybe I'll get a fun beverage to drink in the pod today. And I do need a candle. I have one candle on rig. I mean, I don't know that you should have candles in your camper, but I do have one candle, but it's a tiny one that my mom bought me and I don't want to burn it. So I think we're going to run to Walmart. I'm going to get some things to make the vibes cozy today. And then I think I'm going to come back. Yeah, we're going to do the couch. I'm going to edit. We're going to be cozy. And hopefully by this evening, I will be able to take you guys on at least some sort of walk, little mini adventure. So, all right. Stopped raining for the moment. The dark clouds are there, but the dark clouds are supposed to be here all day, so don't think I'm gonna get lucky with that. But let's run to Walmart, which is like legit 5 minutes down the road. It's awesome.
Whose pro-life choice? Was it to get a bunch of pillows in a state where they don't give plastic bags out in the pouring down rain? Whose idea? Whose idea, I said. Be mine. Mission accomplished. We got pillows. We got a foam topper. They don't have liquor in there, so I didn't get anything because I wasn't gonna get a beer when I have bourbon at the house. It's way too early. It is 8:23. It's way too early for bourbon. But I got Olipop. I got a candle. I think we're good. I think we're good. Back to the pod we go. The funny thing is the rain was not supposed to come until like noon. So this moved in quicker and I think a little bit harder than they were expecting. Even everybody in there was like, oh, it's already here? Yes, it's already here.
Pizza. Lollipop. Cell phone. Coat. On the door. That's where everyone would put these. Alright. Right. Shoes. dry feet. Pillow up. Okay. Okay. Feel a bit like a drowned rat now. But we are inside. I have warm coffee. Beans is on the bed. Good thing we had a very big adventure yesterday, so he could probably use some extra naps. Now it is time to figure out the couch. The hardest part about doing things in the pod is that I don't have a lot of space. So it's gonna get a little chaotic in here for a bit. It's gonna be a little chaotic, but let's figure this out. A little bit of wee. A little bit of wee. A little bit of wee. I have missed my body pillow. It goes behind all my pillows and it just, I don't know, it makes life so much better. Oh, kid. So basically all I did for a cover is this is just a twin sheet wrapped around. But what I am solving for is that when I sit on here, my butt, like I kind of start to go through these. Plus I don't want to like really wear these out in unique patterns because of where my butt sits. My old couch, I gave it to my brother because he always likes my older couches because he has a cat that scratches. So it's like he gets a nice couch for free and his cat doesn't scratch it. Well, reverse that. If his cat scratches it, it's okay. There we go. But I also just don't want to have like butt indentations. And I think my hip pain is so much better, but I think I can make it even more better by supporting this. So I bought a twin size 2-inch foam mattress topper. And this is 30 inches wide and it is 6 feet long. This is 38 inches wide. So I am going to have to cut it, which I knew. There was the option of getting like a fuller size and folding it, but then I thought that might move around more. It might not be as comfortable than if I just suck it up and cut this one. Again, I wish I could do this outside, but I can't. I have done this before. So in the drop, even though I had a custom mattress, it was very uncomfortable. So I ended up cutting the same thing pretty much to the size of the drop to go on top of the mattress. So I've done this before. Ain't my first rodeo of blue fun. I can't believe I'm doing this. I do not like how this necessarily looks, but man, it is 10 out of 10 for the hip, and Feeney has been laying on it a lot, and it suits the lifestyle better to have a couch. And hey, if anybody wants to come stay, you can come sleep on it. Now it'll be super cozy. I didn't go with the 3-inch because I learned the hard way that 3 inches is really hard to cut, much harder than the 2-inch. So it is going to be just shy, but it should fill out as it poofs up a little bit. And once I cut the ridges, it should slide in pretty perfectly. All right, now the cutting, which is not going to be very accurate. Basically what I'm going to do in here is I'm just going to score right at the end here. And I want it a little bit past it so that when I put the sheet on, it kind of rolls a little bit. So it actually doesn't have to be uber accurate, just right here it does. Well, it doesn't have to be uber accurate. It just comes in a little. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm just going to go through. Oops, I didn't do this side. I'm just going to go and just saw at it. Technical terms. Until I get all the way through the foam. Imagine that. It went so much better when I stopped yapping to you guys. I don't think you guys realize sometimes, or maybe you underestimate, how hard it is to like do multiple things at once. Yes, talk and do things. I realize what I just said, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to flip her. So that side is it's actually pretty darn perfect. Wow. I don't think I could have gotten any better on the first try. I'm so proud of myself. Now the real test is putting the fitted sheet back on. I don't know why, y'all. I have such problems with fitted sheets. This one I know does say top or bottom. Hallelujah. It helps assist out. You should see me trying to make that bed. Phoenix is like, what the? Now we gotta tuck. Definitely gonna have to get a couple sheets. These are just twins, so they're pretty inexpensive. I actually got them from the kids section, so it's $5.99. But I think they're gonna get dirty pretty quick. I don't like that it can't get like perfectly straight, but it is what it is. Now time for the pillows. Much to Feeney's dismay. Oh, photo. Don't hit that photo. That's gonna be a problem. Got one big one for the middle. So we're like the closest. Oh, they look pretty good. Those are my old ones. That's my new one. Can I? Sir. Sir, sit. Sir, sit. Go. You're on the raccoon. Can I have the raccoon? Sir. Out. Yeah, where do you want Fleur? Fleur, get Fleur. Go get Fleur. Get Fleur. Can I have my Bella? Thank you. And boom. Yes, I recognize it's a lot of pillows. One, I know they'll flatten. And two, I needed them for the support when I sit like this. So they'll definitely all be used. I might have bought too many, but it is what it is at this point, and I have a feeling they will all be used and in just different ways. Oh, my raccoons. I also didn't want to squish the raccoon by using him too much because this is my favorite pillow. But this is an excellent perch for a rainy day. I'm going to let the foam come up a little bit before I sit on it for too long because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to let it like come up, but this definitely does. The foam makes a big difference. Gives it more support and cushion, so you're not like right on that really unsupportive dinette cushion. I'm very happy. All right, I'm gonna take the tags off and let this rise for a little bit and put my body pillow back and clean up this mess. before I settle in with my laptop to edit. I did get Feeny some treats at Walmart too. Their Zooks were on sale. Salmon recipe, because you know we're trying to get more omegas in that system. Yeah, he's like, what the hell is that, Mom? They're so little. He's like, that is not big enough, lady. All right. That's gross. Your outside bed's in here. Your outside toys are in here. There's so much extra stuff in here right now, kid. In here right now. It's just the top. There's no more treats. There's no more treats in my thing. This is a good kid. Oh, this is a good kid. Oh, rainy days. Like 1 o'clock, and the storm clouds are definitely dissipating. I see some blue skies, so I think we might go for a drive, because why not? Find a dirt road, maybe walk the fiends. So I'm gonna make some lunch. I just have a cup of nudes from Williams campground that I just haven't eaten yet, and that's all I want when it's like rainy and cold is noodles. I don't know why. So I'm gonna do that, and then we eat that and finish up a little bit of editing while I eat and kind of see. There's some dark clouds, but the radar's looking better. And I'm feeling anxious. Not anxious, like me and fiends don't do like super chill real well. I feel good, my hip feels good, I just want to get out. Want to get out, want to get some energy out. That's what we're gonna do. Gonna eat my nudes, drink some water, and adventure. It got dark again, clouds pulled in, and it's raining again. I don't know, I need to get out of here though. So I think we're gonna drive down to another little town and just walk around downtown, because that could be fun if it stops pouring. I gotta get out of the house. Let's go. So it's turned so beautiful as we come up over the pass. I'm seriously just sitting here like going, why didn't I adventure today? But there is snow on a lot of the lower peaks, and it did not have snow yesterday because this is the route I took yesterday. So that tells me I probably made the right choice, because I'm still relatively low. I would have to go over some like 3 pretty big passes or pretty big like summits to get into Telluride. So I think I made the right choice, because there's quite a bit of snow where there was not any snow last night. But the weather has turned glorious. So I am gonna we're just shy of Rico, and I think I'm gonna just walk around Rico for a little bit. There's not too much going on there, but shouldn't be as muddy. But then there's a nice pull-off that I have been to quite a few times that'll allow Fiends to stretch his legs off leash. So I think that's what we're gonna do, since we've got these beautiful sunny skies. It does look like it's either snowing or raining up over the pass. So I guess I did make the right choice. But man, for a minute there, I was like, this is so beautiful and glorious. But yeah, the temp is 42 where I'm at right now. wow, it is crazy gorgeous. But, whew, I don't know what I'm gonna say but about it. It's just gorgeous. More weather seems to be swirling around us, coming from both sides. So I decided, while we have the weather window, we're gonna go ahead and explore the outskirts of Rico a little bit. I've only ever kind of walked around downtown, but I just paid attention to that little map. And I think we're just gonna walk down more towards the creek, see what's down here. Kind of always thought these were private drives, but they're actually roads. So we're gonna take advantage of this opening because I have a feeling it's not going to last long. Everybody's wood burning stoves are going. Smells so good. That was a galloping goose, and that is the former Rico station. We're standing where it would have been, but it actually looks very much like the Dolores railroad station, which is very cool to have kind of like that visual representation. Like I know what it looked like, but this, yeah, is the water tank because from water to steam. And this was built in anticipation of the Rio Grande going over the pass, which it did in the 1890s. Wow. You guys could smell this. It's like that true old wood smell. Wow. I love when people follow the principles of, wow, I look like a State Puff Marshmallow here, but I love when people follow the principles, and they've obviously found these pieces washed away and they've brought them back. Little rivets, and yeah, wow, that's super cool. I try to do that every time I visit mining sites. If I find pieces down mountain washes or things, I'll bring them back to the original site for other people to see like this. That has to be part of the old railroad. That has to be, because we're right down from the water tank, the station. This totally makes sense. Directionality. This has to be part of the railroad. Wow. That's really cool. I've seen pieces and parts. There's some metal over here. So I bet it ran right through here. Wow, so cool. I know, nerd alert. So cool. That was just what we needed. It felt like a little mini, I'm stuck. Felt like a little mini adventure. I have been to Rico twice. Both times, oh, that is snow. That is snow coming down. ADHD when there's snow coming down is beautiful. I have been to Rico twice, like I said. Once just passing through, and then last time I did come to try to explore, but I think I definitely misunderstood, and some of these really narrow dirt roads are not people's driveways, they're the actual roads. So today I kind of pulled up the map and just walked around and made sure I was still on roads. I do want to go up a little bit as well. There are more roads up into the mountains, but it is really, really muddy and it's getting colder by the minute. It's now 40. Snow flurries are happening, so we're gonna head back. But this was just what my soul needed. I needed a little mini adventure. Like, I really struggle when I'm in Colorado to not just be like, go, 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 go. So it's a nice mix of a cozy day and getting to explore. And I'm a little embarrassed because one of the reasons I didn't go over the pass is I'm a little uncomfortable driving in snow here. I don't know what Telluride got. I mean, we're at 8, 9, and I would still have to go at least 2,000 feet up. So I'm gonna assume they got a decent amount of snow this morning. And I just don't know these passes, and I'm not real familiar with driving in steep mountain snow. I'm from Ohio, so I'm used to snow, but deep mountain snow, I don't know how this truck responds. I'm weighted down in the back pretty well. I let a limit me, but I feel like in the right way. Now, if I had been in Silverton, I would have probably driven around like the lower passes there to kind of get comfortable and used to it, but I don't know this side of the pass as well, and I don't know the weather patterns as well, so when it said winter weather advisory, I went ahead and stuck with that. So I'm a little disappointed in myself, but also I always go with my gut, and I feel like this was the right decision, because if this is, you know, almost 4, this morning it was storming, like really heavy rain. It could have been really bad up there, and so I played it safe. But I would love to spend a winter in one of these towns just to see if I'm like strong enough to. And I love this moody weather. I love the cold weather. I love being here when it's like this. And I think I would love being here when there's snow, like good snow. But I just don't know if I'm tough enough. I don't know. It would be like the chopping wood. Like, because you can't afford full propane here. Most people can't. So most houses have wood burning stoves. And like, I don't know where to get wood. I don't know how to do a wood burning stove. Like, all things I could learn. And I want to learn them. Now I'm just talking myself into it, y'all. I'm talking, wow, that was impressive. Somebody did a U-E and parked right in front of me parallel. That was cool. Anywho, I'm rambling. But yeah, I would love to see if I'm strong enough to do it one year. Maybe rent a house for the winter and try her out. Because I love the isolation and the cold and this just how the mountains look. I love it all. But am I hardcore enough? Right now, I'm gonna go back to my fancy little pod and make a hot cider. He's like, is that my ice cream? It's got a lid on it because she's nice like that. Hold on, I know, she put it in a cup for me. She was so nice. Here, you can have a little taste. That's mine. A little taste while I wait for traffic. Okay. I'm gonna take it back. I know, so rude. So rude. It's coming up. I promise. I want hot cider, but he wants... Sorry. I'm a sucker. Every adventure apparently requires ice cream now. Oops, alright. Gotta go.